and he saw some misdemeanors and a misdemeanor. And so they let me go as the road manager. Phil wanted me to stay, but his son, you know, he had a problem with me. So I've been offered other positions as road managers, and this is going to be a great chance for me to even go further than what I have in the last 28 years to advance to like management position with some artists. I've been on the road so long, I know the whole routine of loading in, of setting shows up, and the whole business aspect of the tour. It's not just sit down and drive a tour bus and get out. That's not it. There's so much involved in it. There's a lot of stuff involved.
Any last words you'd like to say to the court directly with regards to your application?
Yes, I would. You know, I've come a long way for a person with a felony and misdemeanors. My brother has passed last year. Excuse me. His son has gotten into a little bit of trouble. So I'm kind of trying to mentor him, show him that just because he made mistakes, everybody's going to make mistakes. But you know what? You can overcome this and be a better person. And he's really listening to me more than his father, you know, and to show the community and people that, I mean, if you didn't have a chance to rehabilitate yourself and to, you know, be forgiven by the courts, so to speak, then what's the use of being a good guy? You know, I think it's a really good thing for people to be able to have convictions set aside. As long as they have done the right thing, the right things will happen, you know? And that's what I've tried to do. And I've done it. My parents, my mother, my father, my brother, they were all extremely proud of me. And I'm proud of me.
Thank you, Mr. John. Any questions, Your
Honor? I don't have any, but Ms. Henry from the prosecutor's office is here. Ms. Henry, do you have any questions for the applicant?
I do not. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, then. Let's turn to the prosecutor then. I know I have received your response, Ms. Henry, and do you have any objections at this time to setting aside the convictions?
No, we do not.
All right. Okay, well, I do want to congratulate Mr. John for changing his ways. Sometimes judges do have an impact, and I do know Judge Forrester, and apparently he had the right impact on you at the time. He was probably trying to scare you into changing your behavior, and apparently that worked. So I do find the defendant has gone 31 years now without a conviction. These convictions are in fact older than that, 32 and something around 35 years old. The defendant, according to his testimony and the fact there are no prior or other convictions on his record, has been drug and alcohol free. He's employed, owns his own home, pays his taxes and bills, and sounds like he's had an interesting career also. He also does community service work. And so this is one of those rare cases where the court is happy to hear about those types of changes. We don't always see it with the folks that come before the court, but when it does happen, it's terrific to hear anyway. So I'm very pleased to set aside both convictions in this case. And let's see, so Mr. John, there is no public record now of any convictions. And I think you are more than deserving of that based on your testimony today. And so congratulations to you. And is there anything else we need to do, Mr. Frugi? I have already completed the orders to set aside both convictions.
I was just going to ask if I had prepared an order. I wasn't sure if you needed me to do something else, or how the court wanted it handled. So if the court's already prepared the order, then.
Well, these might have been filled out. I think they were filled out by you probably. They've got the case name and the conviction on it, or it's the standard scale form is what it is. So, okay. So we'll submit those, and if there's any problem with that, you let me know. But other than that, again, congratulations, Mr. John.
Thank you, sir. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
May I say one thing? Sir, Your Honor, you said that you know Judge Forrester. Do you speak with him very often?
I don't, but I'll tell you what, if I do run into him, I'll mention the case to you and to him. And so
that would be great. I'd really like to thank him, and go on forward. He made an impact, yes, and I did the work through these years. Sir, thank you very much.
Okay, and it's been a long time since I actually appeared in front of Judge Forrester as an attorney, and I'm not actually aware whether he's still with us or not. But but if I do have occasion and he is still with us, I'll make sure to mention that. So thank you. We're all set for today. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see, it's after 10, so we should have Mr. Bonner here. Is Michael Bonner present?
Should I get off of this Zoom meeting? Should I leave the meeting now?
Yeah, you are all set. You're welcome to leave the meeting. So,
thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, sure thing. All right, Mr. Travis, you're here on behalf of Mr. Bonner. Have you had contact with him? Is he aware of today's hearing?
In the lead up to this hearing, I have not. These were set, I think, after maybe a show cause hearing that he did appear for. And I have not had contact with him since then. He is homeless, and doesn't have a phone number as far as I know at the moment. We haven't been able to stay in phone contact. He has made attempts in the past to appear at my office, and he has shown at some of the court hearings, but I think he's pretty not stable as it goes to communication. I did notice, I think maybe last week, that he had another matter that I think was set for arraignment. I don't know if he appeared for that or not. But in the lead up to this, other than the show cause hearing that he did appear at, I haven't spoken to him.
Okay, Ms. Odom, are there other failed to appears in these cases?
Well, I'll check here. April 23rd, he appeared with. So in that case, no.
And apparently he was arraigned on a new case last week, so I don't know if you're able to figure that one out, but I'm wondering if he showed up.
Well, I don't see any other 21 case except for the ones I've got in front of me.
All right. Well, I guess I don't see any fail to appears in any of these files, so it's unusual for Mr. Bonner not to appear. We're sending mail to the church on Cass, and
he did on March 29th fail to appear for a plea. And that was before Judge Stepka. Before Judge Stepka, and they rescheduled the plea. I think it came to me to set with all of this stuff for the global resolution. So there was that. Okay.
The problem is that, you don't have a way to even contact him at this point, other than keep sending mail to the church and hope that he responds. So I guess what I'll do is set I am going to issue a bench warrant, given the number of cases, and I'll set a $25 bond on each of those cases. So hopefully he'll be able to post the $25 anyway, but we'll see. So all right, well, thank you for your appearance, and we're all set for today.
Okay, and I'll be about 20 minutes, I think, for a probation hearing.
If he shows, if he happens to show up, we'll make sure he sticks around. So
excellent.
All right, we'll see you at 10:30.
I have one more coming. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have had you sign those. What am I thinking? Forget it.
You can get them later.
You don't sign the bench warrants. They scan them in, and then you sign them in on base. I forgot. Thank you.
Oh, I signed a couple steps. So Newling is off, our prelim at 11, and there was a motion to adjourn, or stip to adjourn on Rossing.
Okay, thank you.
The one.
So we have Kuchera, which is Elhart. He may run that. I think our PVH is a guilty plea. I've heard.
All right.